Presiding Officer, graduates, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to address you on behalf of the class of 2020. My name is Yik Ling, and I graduated with a PhD from NIE, English Language and Literature Academic Group. We're on the road to a new reality, a reality that is due to digital transformation. New thinking, such as in NIE's techno-pedagogical model, shows us the kind of creativity and charisma at the highest level. Yet, for this kind of innovation to happen, we're going to need many voices from different fields, and we need to integrate them in order to generate more viable ideas to help create the future. These means we require a longer perspective and an approach that straddles disciplines in order to create new type of knowledge. I found the best school in the world. Our education here has prepared me for these kinds of humanity-level challenges. I'm very grateful for the kind of vision and commitment towards the professional and intellectual development by NIE, and the fact that I've been able to undertake my PhD, which I've completely enjoyed studying for. I'll here argue for two aspects of education at NIE that is personally transformative in many ways. First, the forward thinking on the form of education that removes disciplinary barriers, giving me a lot of fun. For my research, I ask very simple and fun questions. What does Shakespeare know about buildings and landscapes? And how does he engage with them for his poetry and plays? For these, NIE has enabled me to go beyond core disciplines in order to integrate different knowledge fields. I can still remember the first module I took was a course offered through RSIS, studying diplomacy and war, because I wanted to look at some of Shakespeare's plays from these perspectives. I'm an architect by profession, but thanks to NIE's flexible system, I was able to step into the road less traveled to the realm of the architectural imagination of Shakespeare. It is really a fulfilling and fun journey at NIE that my practice and my studies are linked to one another. At work, I was able to test with some interdisciplinary experiment on real projects, influencing the project team's perceptions of what problems really are, as well as the ability to address complexity differently. This has helped me win an international bid for an overseas project. As for my studies, I was able to make use of the state-of-the-art 3D program in my office to generate exciting images in order to demonstrate Shakespeare's creation more fully. This kind of approach not only inspires me, but also interests and excites my project stakeholders, helping to find common cause with them. It very usefully broadens my customer base, which is obviously all important for me, and also win projects, opening up the opportunity for collaboration. We are on the verge of paradigmatic changes, and I suspect that this kind of training plays an important role in such changes. Today, as I recall aloud what the university has empowered me, I'll say that I'm more than ever convinced of, committed to, and thankful for such training that NIE has encouraged. I'm very grateful for the open-minded support and dedication of the faculty and my supervisor. I'm really thankful to have had Dr. Angus Whitehead as my supervisor, who has pushed me hard. But he is such an advisor, a mentor, friend, and most important of all, a voice of reason that steers me towards my goals. A supervisor. Perhaps I'm an architect. I also want to mention NTU's unique cultural and natural space. With the architecture of NTU set in very futuristic, beautiful gardens, I'm sure that we've already found that traveling to the campus is a rejuvenating experience. It makes me particularly thoughtful and reflexive. It might seem a bit of a stretch to suggest that nature and gardens have been an inspiration for the creative area of production, but it must be partly true. There's a wise saying, which is Albert Einstein's maxim: look deep into nature and you will understand everything better. The physical environment of NTU is in fact a green lung in our city. And we are at heart of it, immersing in some of the finest architecture on earth. NIE is therefore not merely a campus, but a place of the mind. Our campus is a geocultural point of reference. I feel privileged for being able to draw upon NIE's unique sense of place and experience for a shared identity and ideas. So, fun and a sense of fulfillment summarize my experience at NIE. Dear graduates, empowered by new knowledge, as we strive to serve the communities in our various capacities, I'm sure that as we continue to express ourselves in and through global challenges, the big plans we have designed for ourselves will come to their meaningful fruition. Today, as we celebrate our hard work and achievement, may I remind you to do so together with our parents and families, who've been always a source of support and encouragement. As a concluding message, I just want to remind us that in this world, there are very few constants, since every moment things are moving on unpredictably. There will be moments in our lives when we'll be mentors or coaches to those who come after us. These will happen, for example, when we become parents, or for all of us, when we become leaders in our own fields, in one way or another. Let us therefore do wisely, make the road a little easier for them who come after us. Let that be the legacy of NIE. Congratulations, dear graduates. I wish all of us here the very best in our new adventure of life. Thank you so much.